Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome to New Comic Books This Week. Today we're going to be talking about the new books that are coming out on the 4th of June. Crazy to think we're already halfway into the year of 2025. So we're going to be going through my pulls, some new number ones that are coming out as well, talking about some of those pulls that I'm going to be getting this week, and also going through my top 5 of what I'm most excited about. And we'll also talk about some other bits and pieces here and there. But yeah, this is the first kind of episode I'm doing of this, so any feedback you guys have, I'd love to hear. And if you are new to the channel, why not subscribe? I'm trying to get into the kind of full form of content for comic books. I've been doing a lot of shorts and short-based content on YouTube and TikTok, but I want to dabble in the old full form content. If you don't know about me, I do RuneScape content as my main content, and we're dabbling in the old comic side. But anyway, that's enough of me yapping. Pulls this week, we have 14 books on my pull list. Absolute Green Lantern number 3, Absolute Superman number 8, Batgirl 8, Birds of Prey 22, Imperial number 1, JSA number 8, Justice League vs Godzilla vs Kong, bit of a mouthful that one, number 2, issue 1, Justice League, The Atom Project number 6, The Moon is Following Us number 10, Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma number 3, Secret 6 number 4, Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion issue 1, looking forward to that, Ultimate Wolverine number 6, and X-Men 17. I've actually just added another book to my pull list, which isn't on this, but it's in the next bit we're going to talk about, which is Marvel Knights The World to Come issue 1, another new number 1 that is dropping this week. Now, there's a nice mixture in there of DC and Marvel with a sprinkle of Image. I didn't actually get my books for Image last week, so I will be picking up those this week. So I will have a nice array of different publishers. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of ongoing series in there. A lot of longer running stuff when you start looking at like Birds of Prey, that's issue 22, for example. But we'll get onto that as we move on. But yeah, new number ones this week. Imperial, which is written by Jonathan Hickman. So I don't really know much about it. But it's got Hulks, it's got Black Panthers, it's got Novas, it's got Guardians and Cosmic Kings and Queens looking on League of Comic Geeks. And it pulled my attention. I've been wanting to read some more stuff with the Novas in. And this seems like a perfect little jump-on point to get involved in a little series that's got some Novas in, It's got a nice array of characters and Jonathan Hickman on there as well. You can't really go wrong. But looking at the roster of just characters in this as well, you've got the likes of She-Hulk, Star-Lord, Hulk, Ronan is in there, Super Skrull, obviously Nova. I'm looking forward to this one. I've been finding lately that the Marvel books haven't really been grabbing my attention as much as DC, for example. I don't know if it's the writing team, the art style. It just really hasn't been pulling me. I've been picking up a lot of Marvel, but I'm not really reading a lot of it, as we'll actually get into a bit later on. But we've also got the Marvel Knights World to Come as well, which has Christopher Priest on the story and Joe Quesada, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologise, as on the art, and also on the story as well. But main characters in there are Black Panther and Storm, two characters that I really love. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I kind of missed it when I was it's one of those that kind of has crept into the new as a new release, and I've just missed it. So that's why it wasn't on my initial screenshot of all my pulls, but it is on there now, and I will be picking it up. But those are the two new number ones that I wanted to talk about first. We'll be getting onto another new number one a bit later on. But for ongoing ones that I'm picking up, but I'm not actually reading at the moment, just to the sheer amount of stuff that I've been reading and picking up every week. Obviously, you can't read it all. There's not enough time in the day. But I do like doing like the odd binge read where I will read through 10, 15 issues. So X-Men, for example, I've read like the first handful of issues on the X-Men. But it's looking like maybe it's tying in somewhere. I mean, yeah, it's I've missed a few story arcs there, but yeah, it's one that I'm going to at some point sit down and kind of knock through a nice chunk. Maybe a couple of the story arcs that we've got out at the moment. Same with Batgirl. I've read issue 1. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like it. I thought it was a bit with everything else that was out at the time when that first dropped. I just thought it was a bit okay-ish. But I've heard that it's really, really bloody good from like issue 2 onwards. So it's one that I need to, get my teeth into and get reading. But like I say, there's just a lot of good stuff coming out at the moment. It's a good time to be a comic book fan, my friends. It's a very good time to be a comic book fan. Then we've got issue 6 of the Atom Project, one that I've been kind of stocking up to binge read. This is the last issue of this like mini story, and I know it ties in with all the main books at the moment, especially the Justice League stuff, and I guess with the Challenge of the Unknown as well. Which, if you haven't read that, fantastic stuff. But I'm looking forward to giving it a read now it's complete, so I can sit down, read the complete mini story, and see what it's all about. I've seen sprinkles of it, but I want the full cake. You know what I mean? And then we've got Birds of Prey, which is one that I kind of dip in and out of. Like I've read maybe about half the run so far, so I've got a lot to catch up on Birds of Prey. But what I have read, I have really enjoyed. But it's just been again prioritising sort of larger stories that are out at the moment that I've been enjoying a lot more. A lot more is probably dumbing down how much I've enjoyed Birds of Prey. I thought it's been very, very good. I think I didn't read a couple, and then I was like, sod it. I'll catch up. It's what we all say. We'll catch up. We'll put them in a short box. We'll bag and board them, put them in a short box. We'll get to them. Yeah, it's probably been a year since I've read a Birds of Prey. I'm joking. It's not been a year, but it's been a little while. But anyway. Number 5 of my top 5 for this week. I couldn't pick between the two of them because they've both been really good so far. Ultimate Wolverine number 6. I mean, Ultimate Wolverine is probably my 3rd favourite Ultimates at the moment. It's been very, very good. Cool learning about this Wolverine in the whole Ultimate universe that's been building up. So, I've really enjoyed kind of the darker element to the Wolverine character that we're seeing in Ultimates. And then Absolute Green Lantern, really loving what they're doing with Absolute Green Lantern. Loving the how that story is unfolding so far. I mean, it's still early days. We're issue 1 and 2's out so far, obviously with number 3 coming out. That's how numbers work. But yeah, looking forward to reading this to really get more into this character. And this story that they're building up with the Green Lantern side. I'm also a massive Green Lantern fan, so I love me some Green Lantern. But number 4, I actually picked one for this one. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, number 2. The first one, sick. This one, I'm ready. I'm ready for some more. I love me some Godzilla. I love me some King Kong. And obviously it's Justice League, so you can't really go wrong. It's Clash of the Titans, isn't it? Very much looking forward to this. I've not read anything about it. I've not read any previews. Not read anything like that. I just want to jump in and let the good times roll with, 2 big animals fighting superhumans and superheroes. It's kind of cool, and it's just cool. It's cool. If you were to tell us when we were like 6... oh yeah, you're going to watch Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman kick the shit out of Godzilla and Kong. You'd be like, hell yeah. And then probably get too excited and fall off your tricycle. But anyway, number 3, The Moon is Following Us. Now, this is one that I was sleeping on for a long time. But about a week or 2 ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I sat down and I read issues 1 to 8, because 9 hadn't come out yet. 1 to 8 in a sitting, and hooked. Daniel Warren Johnson doing it again, working his magic. Shouldn't have doubted him, working his wonders. This story is incredible, and if you haven't read it yet, get on it. What are you doing? Get on it. It's so bloody good. I think the first trade is out as well, so if you can't get hold of the single issues, I mean, I picked all mine up on eBay, the ones that I didn't have, because I started picking them up from maybe like issue 6, I think it was. Issue 6, maybe 5, 6, one of them. And then I managed to get all the back issues off eBay, but I started picking up the newer ones from my local shop. But I wanted to build them all up and then kind of, like I said, more stuff comes out. Yeah, God, I've got to catch up on this. So I sat down on one day and just went, we're reading this, and it's incredible. Such a cool concept. You got twists and turns. Love it. Love the world building in it. Love the story. The artwork is incredible. Very, very good. If you haven't read it yet, do yourself a favour. Get on it. Just get on it, mate. You know what I mean? Just get on it. It's so good. So good. And that's why it's at my number 3. But it doesn't quite beat out the top 2. And that next one is... It's Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue 1. The other issue 1 that is dropping this week that I will be picking up. You've got Miles Morales in there, you know. Love me some Miles. You've got Black Panther in there, so it's tying into that storyline as well. You've got Omega Red. The Winter Soldiers is going to be in there as well. The Maker, Spider-Man as well. Iron Lad. I feel like this is going to be the big issue that's going to start tying all these strings together that we've been seeing in the Ultimate Universe. And I feel like, was it in the Free Comic Book Day? Was there a hint at this? I feel like there was. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to rack my brain. But I'm also seeing that it's actually got Maystorm as well from the X-Men, Ultimate X-Men, and also Magic. So this could be it. This could be the big time. I think. Well, I mean, it's called Incursion, and that's normally, you know, it's got Hulk in there. It's just going to be a good book. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it, and that's why it's at my number 2 spot. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. I won't lie. I found some of the stories a little bit shit in the Ultimate Universe. Like, Black Panther was kind of slow. I haven't actually read much of the X-Men just because a lot of stuff's out at the moment. Yeah, Spider-Man's been peak the whole way through. Ultimates has had some duff issues, I found. Not the most recent issue, but the one before, the one that was a poem. Yeah, it was just horrible to read. As someone I'm not a big reader, but I like comics, and that was a bit much for me. I thought it was cool. It was a cool concept, cool in theory, but it just didn't tick the box for me. It didn't scratch the itch for the Ultimates for that month. And there's just been a couple of other issues that just felt a little bit flat, if that makes sense. But then the most recent issue, really bloody good. We're back, baby. But Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, number 2 spot for this week. Very, very excited for it. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the big jump to the next level within the Ultimate Universe. But anyway, number 1, I had to put Absolute. I nearly said Ultimate Superman, and then I nearly said Absolute Spider-Man. Both wrong. Both very wrong. Absolute Superman. Been loving this. Absolute Superman, and so at the moment, I think for me, it's Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman, and then Absolute Batman for the initial 3. Manhunt has been sick as well, but just for the initial 3, as a Batman fan, as a Batman Stan account, as a Batman greatest superhero ever, I think out of the 3, Batman's been a bit lower than the just in form of kind of interesting story, and that's a lot. It's completely different, the Superman and the Wonder Woman, especially the Wonder Woman story. Wonder Woman's so good, but Absolute Superman, every issue has been a banger, and I'm expecting no less from this. I'm very, very excited for Absolute Superman. I'm looking forward to when they start tying all this together. I'm looking forward to it. The Absolute Universe has been so good. Like, when I say things have been a little bit in Absolute, it's still peak. Like, it's still incredible. But I'm talking like if we're looking at IMDb ratings of 9.8, 9.9, 9.7, 9.6. There's never a 10. Let's face it, there's never a 10. But if we're looking at these, they're all like 9.8s, 9.9s, 9.7s, 9.6. You're like, you're getting real critiquing because they're all so good. But yeah, Absolute Superman has been, as they say, the dog's bollocks. Very, very good. Now, my top 3. Those are my top 3, with Superman being top, then Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, and then The Moon is following us. So, What are your top threes for this week? I'd love to hear about them. Let me know in the comments. And do you disagree? Do you agree? Are there other ones that you think take top spot? I guess we'll find out when we read them, when they actually come out, you know? It's normally how you find out if you like something. You get it and you read it, and then you go, oh, that was good, or you go, nah, none of that. But yeah, that is going to do it for this week's video on what books are coming out this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Obviously, first time ever doing this. I want your feedback. Anything you want to hear more about me talk about out of the books this week for, future weeks. Anything else you want me to highlight, talk about, I'd love to hear about it. Open the discussion in the comments as well. This is what it's there for. Tune in on Wednesday when we'll be going through my pulls and other bits and pieces that I pick up, because there are some other books that I have that will be waiting for me to pick up on Wednesday. So you'll be able to see those and we can talk about them a bit more. But thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing. Drop a like because it helps out with the old algorithm overlords. And have a great week. Happy reading.